Hey YouTube, it's RarityHo, and today I'm bringing you my Burning Abyss deck profile. This is a deck that I really wanted to pick up because I, first of all, just really like the idea of it, and I like the art on all the cards, and the deck has a really cool game mechanic and how it plays, and I really like it. I'm really looking forward to future support though, because as of now the deck isn't too good. It really has a big gaping hole. Of course, there's only 5 cards out for it so far, and one of them is pretty terrible. But I'll go ahead and get into it. 3 Graph. He's the one, when he's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a Burning Abyss from your deck, and so that's a really good effect. 3 Scarm. When Scarm's sent to the graveyard, you can, during the end phase of the turn, Scarm is sent to the graveyard, you can add a level 3 Fiend to your hand, so you can add any of your Burning Abyss or Tour Guide, so that is an amazing card. And then 3 Sir. When Sir is sent to the graveyard, you can do special summon a Burning Abyss monster from your graveyard. And that's the 3 Burning Abyss monsters, of course. And of course, also we have 3 Tour Guide, the best card in the deck. Ridiculously good, sets you up with all kinds of plays. And then you can grab a Burning Abyss monster like Scarm, and then go into an Exceed monster, detach Scarm, and then you'll get Scarm's effect and grab another Tour Guide for your next turn. So, really, really good. Here we go. Oops, go back there. And then I'm also playing 1 Crane, and Crane essentially will do the same thing as Tour Guide, but this is for more late game purposes. And you can grab any of your level 3 monsters, special summon it, and of course its effects are negated, so if you grab a Burning Abyss it won't be destroyed. And just another way to go into Exceed monsters. And then that's it for like the main deck kind of weak monsters, I guess you would say. Level 3s anyway. I also run 3 Effect Veiler, and because I do run a little bit of Chaos monsters in here, so this is light fodder, and it's also just really good. It stops a lot of decks in their tracks, and you don't want them exploding on you. I play 1 Honest because all you do is Exceed in this deck, and if you're going to Exceed, it is going to be most likely a light monster. Dante and Constellar Pleiades are both light, and you will have them on the board every game. So, and then for the Chaos, we run 2 Chaos Sorcerer. This is an exceptional card right now because it gets rid of the Shadal card. Midrash, or they changed their name, but I forgot what it was. But anyway, you banish it, and that way because it protects itself from being destroyed, so you can just banish it instead, and then of course it won't get its effects because it doesn't go to the graveyard. So that's really good. And then same thing with BLS, except for he's Big Daddy. And then speaking of Big Daddy, we do run 1 Dark Arm Dragon. You have a lot of control over the graveyard. You have the 3 Chaos monsters, and then on top of that, you have cards such as Crane, and then Sir, which special summon from the graveyard. So there's just actually a lot you can do to kind of make this very playable. And it's Dad, so why would you not play it? And then moving on to the spells, I'm only running 2 Rank Up Magic Astral Force, and my reasoning in doing that is because it is recyclable, and you really don't want to see 2. You just want to see the 1 so you can get to it, and once you see 1, you can just recycle it. So the only reason it's in here is 2 is because you do need to see it, unfortunately. That's why there's 2. 1 Foolish Burial. You can set up plays with this and like a Graph early in the game, because you can send Graph to the graveyard and you'll special summon a monster, and then you can just normal summon something else. Or late in the game you can send a Sir, and then he'll special summon from the graveyard, or you can send Graph. It doesn't really matter, but it's just a really good card to have. I'm running 2 Creature Swap because I think it's just really cute and dirty. You can steal one of your opponent's monsters and give your opponent a Burning Abyss monster, and if your opponent has any other monsters, the Burning Abyss monster will just explode. So basically this can be just a give me a free monster card, which is pretty fun. 1 Allure of Darkness. Pretty much everything is dark except for Veiler, BLS, and Crane, I believe. so why not? A Book of Moon, again going back to the stupid Shadal card. I can't think of what his name is. It's not Midrash, or it was. But anyway, because if they get that up on you, like, it's really going to hurt. And this is just another way out. Of course, there are multiple uses for this. Book of Moon is just an amazing spell card and has all kinds of uses. I do run 2 MST because back row is a thing. 1 Dark Hole because the field is a thing. And 1 Soul Charge because recovery is a thing. And that's it for the spells. Moving on to the traps. We have 3 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. This card is great because it doesn't destroy, and there's just a lot of stuff that can't be destroyed right now or whatever. Or just Shadals in general, all their effects go off when they're sent to the graveyard. So this just sends them back to the hand, or I'm sorry, to the top of the deck. I always get it confused with Compulse for some reason, even though not at all the same card. But it's just really good because you can also combo it with any of your Burning Abyss monsters, and you can get their effects off too. It's pretty broke that you can do that, honestly. Like, it's pretty stupid. 2 Breakthrough Skill because you just need to stop effects, and I like Breakthrough Skill because you can use it again on your turn. And again, I hate that I keep bringing it up, but you can use that on the Shadal dude as well. And the only reason I keep bringing it up is because it does really hurt this. It's a really prevalent thing right now, and it does shut this deck down. Because you have to special summon at least twice to make an Exceed play. And then for one-ofs, we have a Compulse, a Bottomless, and a Torrential. I didn't fit a Solemn in there, but I couldn't find a card I would think I would take out for a Solemn. And I don't know, I just kind of haven't been playing Solemn so much lately. The cost of 2,000 life points is just not worth it. I'd rather, instead of Solemn, I'd probably fit in another Soul Charge because I only do have 1. I think that's a better use of life points. And moving on to the extra deck, ideally I would run 3 Dante, but he is still $25 to $30 right now, and that is ridiculous. Like I said, I don't think this deck is good. At the moment, it doesn't have potential. Of course, we have no idea what's coming out, so this deck could be good, but for now, I just don't feel like paying that much money for a card, for a deck that I don't think is good. It's not going to win me any tournaments, I don't believe. I'm going to test it out, though, here in a little bit. I'm going to take it this weekend. I'll be going to at least 1 local. I might go to 2. But I'll try to play that at both of them if I go to both, and see how this deck really works out. But anyway, Dante's really good. You know, he mills 3, and then whenever he's sent to the graveyard, including when he is in if you overlay into Pleiades with the rank up card, and you detach him as a material, his effect will go off, and you get to add a Burning Abyss card other than him to your hand. So a lot of recycling. It's just really good. 2 Ghost Trick Alucard, just gets rid of back row, gets rid of problems. 1 Acid Golem, because this deck does kind of need some muscle, and that's about all that it can really access. 2 Engineer. Engineer is one of my favorite Exceed monsters. The fact that you can make it in this deck is amazing. It's also a light, and this also works with the Chaos stuff. I know it's like, wow, there's only like, I think 4 light monsters in the deck, but I love making Engineer, and also Dante's light. So you will always have light fodder in your graveyard. 2 Leviair, because you will be banishing things, and you can make more Exceed plays off of it and whatnot. 1 Zenmains, he's kind of more so in there just so I can go into Volcasaurus. I haven't liked Zenmains in a very long time, but he does have his purposes, I guess. And then on to rank 5s, we have 2 Constellar Pleiades. This card is just super amazing. It's just phenomenal that you can make this in this deck and have 3 materials attached to it. It's pretty dumb. Also Volcasaurus, like I said, you can use Zenmains to go into him. And then 1 M7, because you can go into them from that. Also, potentially, you could go into it from 2 Chaos Sorcerers if you manage to summon them. Right now, they're the only 2 6s I'm playing. I see other people playing like Chaos and I think that was actually it, tribute-wise. I was trying to like consider maybe Majesty's Fane. But I feel like this would really, or that would really shut this deck down. It might be an interesting side deck option because I feel like it would shut down a lot of other decks more. But I don't know. But anyway, that's my deck profile. Please let me know what you think. And let me know if I'm wrong about Dante. Is he really worth the price? I don't think so, but I guess I'll find out. I'll probably be borrowing some when I go play at the locals. And I'll have some videos up with duels of this, and I will be doing Lava Artifacts as well. That deck profile should be coming out tomorrow. So this has been Rarity Ho. Remember to please like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out.